that's different. I'm talking about.
Wait, what are you?
Just like a legit male prostitute.
Like
on the blade, on the whatever.
Would be sleeping with men mostly.
I feel like whatever they're gonna pay, they're gonna have to do what they do.
Right. Yeah, but I'm saying like I would still probably like more concerned with them like sleeping with.
All right, let's hold this time real quick. What it don't do it is your boy LB Johnson. Y'all in the building right now. You are watching Shut Up and Talk TV, the podcast. Live in the building like always, man. We got I feel like your official almost co-host, if you will. Rowdy Santana's in the building. How you feeling?
Santana Rowdy.
I'm saying flip it around, because she stay flipped. Welcome back. Well, you brought a friend along. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Shyy.
Hey, Shyy. I feel like, these last couple podcasts, we've been diving deeply into what we think as far as the men and what's going on in our opinions, and we've allowed you guys to kind of chime in. So tonight, I'm going to flip the script. I want to let y'all bring up the topic, if you will. Let us know what's going on in the ladies' world, so to speak, and we'll chime in with our opinions. Miss Rowdy, what you got for us?
I feel like men that think they are the prize and don't have to provide for the women.
Okay, now break that down. So men that think they're the prize. Start with that. What does that entail?
Like they think like instead of like chasing a woman, they're gonna be like, oh no, like you have to chase me.
Okay.
I'm the king of the creme.
You don't like those type of guys.
No.
Okay.
Because like, what do those guys really bring? Like a pretty face.
Well,
that's all gonna pay the bills.
In the aspect, we're all supposed to look at like we're our own prize, right?
Yeah.
Like no matter what, male or male, but like I get what you're saying on that, especially when they start acting sassy about it.
Yes.
So here's the thing. Let's think about this. If it was a woman, and there's a lot of women that think they are the prize, that men chase all the time, and men usually are the ones that are going out of their way to prove to that woman, hey, I'm worthy of you. Since the beginning of time. So it sounds like you're upset because some men flip the table.
I wouldn't say I'm upset, but I'm just not gonna like deal with that. Like I feel like I'm old school. I believe men should be the picking you up, opening the door, paying for dinner. I don't think.
What is it?
To do that.
Do you think it's wrong for a man to feel, I guess, have high self-esteem in himself?
I'm not saying high self-esteem. I'm saying like, oh, you need to pick me up and take me there. Kind of. That's what I'm saying.
What if it's a turn on for the guy, for a woman to finally do it like he's been doing it for so long? Like, I'll go all out. I just want to see what you do first. I see what you're saying. Almost like a fetish. No more. Like that's the fetish on for me. Just for you say, can I get this one? Be like, nah, I got this. That is sexy though, by the way. Like, you just tried to pay for that.
But also, when you treat a guy like that, they're going to start expecting it. They're going to expect it more often. But if you've already been through being a captain and save a princess type shit, you don't want to do that with another guy.
So I think that's some of these lure dudes too, though. I've been the man. I'll tell you quick, I'm your blessing, no question. But in the same breath, I was raised in the church, so I was raised a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. So for me, if a woman was pursuing me too strong, that would be unattractive for me. So I have to pursue her. That's what's sexy to me, the chase, if you will. However, I do understand some men that have just they tired. Like, hey man, I'm steadily running after trying to catch a chick. And when at the end of the day, I got my own spot, I got my own car, I got my own job, I'm taking care of business, and I take care of the woman I'm with or women. So maybe you just want to feel that flip. You want to feel that somebody cater to him for a minute.
And that's our new generation.
You said the new generation.
That's our new generation of what men are expecting now. They feel like, okay, well, you should do this for me and show me what you can do for me before I give you this and that, whether they show they have it or not. And that's where you're coming from.
I'm not bringing anything to the table wrestling with us.
I'm just saying. What is like? I'm not afraid to chase, but in my older age, you know what I'm saying? I got my asthma kicking in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give up quick. That's all I'm getting at. Like, how far we gotta chase? We gotta get to the finish line.
You know what? I've done the chasing. I've done the not chasing. I've done both. I've seen both sides. So it's like no matter what, it's about what that man, what he's been through, how he's gonna look at it, and how he treats the relationship further on, right? Or how he
I think the problem is in today's society we have it's literally what we're doing right now. It's either the woman's doing it all and she's chasing the man, or flip, it's a man chasing the woman. There's no 50-50. To me, there should be a time when the woman's being pursued by the man, usually at the beginning, but there also be a time where that woman shows that man that, hey, I appreciate you, I recognize who you are, and so now I want to kind of cherish you, and so baby, let me flip.
But I feel like that's like further down in the relationship line. I mean, like after like getting to know somebody. But I'm saying like right off the bat when you're talking to somebody and you're like, oh, like we should go eat or hang out, and they're like, well, are you gonna buy me a drink? Are you
No, he should never.
You want me to take you to dinner, but you can't buy me dinner. Like what?
I like how she said it. It's that sassiness, because to me it comes off. It sounds feminine. I'm sorry, and no disrespect to me if that's how you carry yourself, but to me,
your sassiness.
Yeah,
like there's
represent girl.
There's no problem like taking your man out to eat or like buying him something, but I'm saying like right off the bat when they're like, well, we can just mean like if I come see you at work, like, are you gonna do this for me? Gonna take me out to eat? Like if I take you to eat, where you gonna take me? Like,
so here's the thing. When we first moved out here from California, and I remember I was talking to somebody and she came over, we're chilling on the balcony. She's like, hey, let's go to the movies, and I'm like, oh yeah, for sure, let's do it. It's right. And then she was like, but no, I want to treat you. And when I say that was the biggest turn on, it messed me up because I thought that was all Albuquerque women, just period. Because I'm fresh out here, so I'm like, what? They taking us out? They taking us to the movies? But man, I'm like, bro, the whole fam, everybody got to get out here, bro. They taking us to movies and shit. No, but it was different to even hear that, because for me, you just don't hear that. You don't, and it's not something that I need personally, but it definitely was it was something different. So it was dope in the moment.
She was already like over at your house, right?
Yeah, we was kicking it, but
like to already get to that point, like I'm saying, before you even coming in my personal space. Like,
I mean, I started that. I'm talking about at the club, about wherever you meet at.
As a woman to make that decision, honestly, it depends how I feel about you. I will do some shit that I will never do for another person.
Right.
Okay? Without hesitation, without question, and it's weird. It happens like that. But when you fuck with somebody, but then when they start taking advantage of that and seeing that,
I'm saying like also like first.
See, I know what you're
saying. We at the bar and like you're like, oh, you look really nice.
I'm gonna leave because I want to. So look,
and then they're like, are you gonna get me a shot?
Right. That's I love that sassiness. The sassy
fuck. I'm the type I'll buy you that shot. You ain't gonna talk to me no more though.
Look, I had a moment like that.
You said
grocery store.
That's why I've done it so many times because it's like they think you got type to try that. Like no.
Hey, real quick, I do want to let everybody know. Shout out to Don Lon today. It's tequila, man. We drinking a Reposado tonight. Shout out to Dillard's and Mr. Ambassador self, George Fat Fish, man, for sponsoring the show tonight. Y'all know what it is. But I like this conversation, man.
TDS. What I'm getting at is Santana's trying to say, like, when you first meet that person, right? Yeah. Like, I was at the grocery store one time. I'm pushing my car, some groceries one time.
Okay.
So look, I was high as shit, didn't know what I was throwing in there. But I seen this lady, we had crossed each other like 3 times, right? By the 3rd time, I stopped. I said, so we don't keep doing it? She said, no. I started putting my groceries in her cart.
What?
Do you know I melted inside?
Yeah, come on.
I grew a heart all of a sudden.
What you started lying?
Yeah,
you paid for her groceries?
Nah, she took it upon herself.
She paid for his.
She paid for it, but she did have EBT. That was
ain't no wrong with it. Get out of here.
But
if you got it,
I fell in love.
But again,
it wouldn't be that like that though.
To me, like how you keep saying, there's a sassiness in some men. I don't. Any dude that's expecting that.
Yeah, I think just put your groceries in my car and I didn't say anything. I'd be like,
hey, baby,
that part.
You drink your almond milk.
Why she not watching?
But it's also just like, for me, if I'm at a bar with a female and she's like, come on, I've had this happen.
Oh, yeah.
Where literally the chick's like, come on, what we drinking? They ordered all their shots. L, you got this, right? I was like, nah. And I walked away. Now my thing is, don't get me wrong, I have no problem. I buy out bars like it's nothing, if I'm chilling, but don't assume automatically that that's what I'm doing. Let me be a gentleman and say, hey, let me get y'all around or something.
Right.
Then it's cool, but you do have those ladies that jump and automatically assume because who they are, what they look like, that every man is gonna buy them drinks. So I hear what you're saying on the flip side, but it's weird to me that a dude is just like, hey, you gonna buy me a drink, right? I love this word sassy. That is hella sassy, dude. Like for a dude to just be on some cockiness to the level where you're saying, "Lily, you think a woman's just gonna buy you a drink?" That's more than just.
Does that still work? The pat down? Oh.
Look, man, I know I had it here somewhere.
And then that's
Maybe
that's
if you
how I knew
could.
you were I knew. It's okay. I got
Let me get you
I'm bringing back the pat down, y'all.
But it also, to me, if you continue to deal with an individual like that, it's a setup. Like a dude don't even realize, bro, you're not going to be respected the same way if a woman's take care of you.
Well, it depends what type of woman, because some women go for that. There's women that I have girls that I know that fall over men that act like that, and that's wild to me.
Don't call me
I feel like if I made a lot of money and my man wanted to be like a homemaker, I don't think I'd have a problem with that.
But
I don't have to be like I don't have to make like a lot of money.
no, first of all, a lot of money.
You have to like I gotta clean, raising the children.
So yeah, I'm listening to the jams, cleaning up.
Here, let me say this.
I financially provide for everything. I don't think I'd have a problem with that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, especially if a woman decided that's what she wanted to do. And again, this is back to my upbringing.
Like you gotta ask me to go buy something.
It would be weird. See, but that's just it.
Can I get a loan, baby?
If she's taking care of you,
Can I use a card?
and if the woman's doing everything, then the woman runs the house.
That's what, yeah. But I feel like if I was the sole financial provider,
I feel
obviously.
to get to that point, you have to build a bond. You're just not.
Oh, you gotta build a bitch. Let's be honest.
I feel like it's more like a partnership.
If a dude is as a homemaker and he's doing the laundry and tending the kids, you ain't built a bond. You built a bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's keep it raw. If a dude, fellas, this is the problem. And if you are out there and you are one of them dudes that in your mind, hey, I'm her blessing. Nothing wrong with that. I feel the same way. However, you still need to be a man. You should be, whether it's like you said, opening doors for, you should be buying drinks. I do feel like if a woman says, hey, let's go out, then if you invite me out, then by all means you should be ready to spend. Even though I'm not gonna let you, you should be ready for that.
Unless she word to right says, take me out. Exactly. That's all you gotta do. Take me out tonight.
I'll break it down. I'll break it down.
I mean, or you can just pay for like your drinks and he pays for his.
I don't believe that. That's what is that called, Dutch?
I don't need
We ain't
friends.
Dutch. We American.
I got bitches as friends. I don't need a man. No.
I mean, like if I was like, I'm saying like. I would never want something like that man to assume like I'm like, oh, if you want to go outside, like I'm just automatically paying, like.
But when you invite somebody out,
Yeah. Do you hear the dilemma though? I love what you're saying.
I don't know though. I mean, I feel like if I invite like a dude out, like it's like if there's like a friendship, it's different. But like something else.
Something else. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You better.
I feel like you should. If you invite, you should expect, but you shouldn't have to. Even if you invited, you like it's nothing.
So, like my dad always taught me like I need to always have somebody to care
there you go.
No matter where I go.
But I think the problem is nowadays we have a lot of men. Let's be raw, and I'm talking about me because I am one. That they're divas almost. They're on the hype that it's like they sassy fellas. If your woman ever call you sassy, just check yourself. Look at what you're doing in life.
But these if you get mad because you get called sassy, there's a problem.
That part, but I think we've changed the foundation of a man approaching a woman and a man whining and dining a woman. Even if I said this earlier, somebody asked me like, how many dates should you wait before you have sex? And I'm like, press pause. First of all, that's the gayest thing I've heard in my life. If you are planning how many times you're gonna kick with someone before you have sex with them, that's childish. You need to go the fuck up. However, that don't mean it need to happen the first date. It might happen 10 months down the line, but let it be organic. Let it just go with the flow. Let it happen.
That's another like.
That's a whole other topic because I think about the first time. Because imagine we get to know each other all this time, spent this time in the dick trash.
Hallelujah.
But like, I feel like you can make it better.
Reverse that.
You don't like consistency either. Exactly.
But I feel like you can
you can train the dick.
I have done that. No.
What do you mean? Just not be trash?
You can't.
Here's the thing.
You gonna put them in for life?
Put the dick in for life. The dick gonna be looking. No. Some of my longest, most serious, effective relationships were one night stands. But here's the reality, and I say this to women all the time. If you have a one night stand with a man, and that's all it is, then you gotta start looking at yourself or him. Sometimes he married, sometimes he got a chick, or there's other reasons why it didn't go further. But as a man, if I sleep one night with a chick, well, we ain't sleeping, but if we fuck the first night and I don't want to go back to that, then that's when it's like there must be something wrong. There's a reason why I don't want to go back. So my one night stands can turn into 10-year engagements and shit. So to me, that's when I say you putting a time limit saying, oh, I did it like that. What was that Steve Harvey book? You gotta wait, what was it, 90 days and all that? That's bullshit.
Oh, no, I didn't read that.
Yeah, not at all. I burnt it.
Yeah.
But to me, it should just be organic. Go with the flow. If y'all feeling each other first night, by all means, it goes down. But if y'all, getting to know it, maybe you're a woman that is saying, hey, I want to make sure I really know this dude.
But I feel like some guys are like, oh, she gave it up too quick.
Oh yeah, no, I was looking at guys.
You know what? Let me say this.
Too quick.
Let me say this.
If you hit my pussy on the
Hell.
side, how many pussies is it?
Look, if you give it up the first night,
If I give it up,
you're not a hoe. All right?
Facts.
But here's the thing. I like for a woman to make me wait. But if you make me wait,
it better be some good.
and it's trash, I'm like, that's why you made me wait.
For me, I said this at one of the last shows. Hoes get paid, first of all. I don't judge a woman. I never look at a woman, because to me, this is where my cockiness comes in. Because to me, my cockiness says if a woman wants to fuck the first night, that's because it's something I did. It's not just how anything. I don't give a fuck. She sucked a dick the first night. In my head, hear what I'm saying though. I hear what I'm saying.
Like, she could have heard something. She said it was bitch.
Oh, that's positive. But what I'm saying is, I don't judge her. I'm not looking at it like if I'm fucking her, she's sucking the first night. I'm not looking at it like, damn, she must do this to all the dudes. No, in my head, I'm cocky. She do this with me because something I said or did got her want to go down and do this. So I'm like, let's get it.
I don't know if you should think that way.
Man, I'm cocky as fuck. Look, this is where I am the blessing.
It's the first experiment. It's the first session you having with this other human. It's a performance.
Oh, always.
If you're not performing, I don't want it.
Should be.
I just met you. You should be trying to win right now. So if it is the same for everybody, at least she's consistent.
That part. But to me, now mind you, if a dude is worried about the first anything, no matter what happens the first session, if a dude is like, damn, did she do that with everybody? That's his own insecurity. That's his own issues that he got to deal with on his own time. Just like a woman, if you, like you said, if a dude eats your pussy first night, if you're thinking, oh my God, this dude, all the women, that's your own, you got to deal with that. Don't bring that up.
But no, I feel like but that's like the same thing as like when the men in the strip club try to be like sucking on your titties. Like the girl, but listen, the girls that allow it. Obviously, that's not the first person that sucked on their titties. Their titties are getting sucked all night. And the fact that all men are sucking titties all night.
Speaking of titties, can we real quick take a shot of this Don Reyes? Shout out to Don Reyes Tequila and the ambassador George Fatfish and Dillas for sponsoring the show. Come on, you know what's going down in a major way. These titties are for you.
No, but I really, because I mean, like, I feel like that's the same thing, like.
But I think that's a little different.
No, but it's not, because it's like, every time I go out with somebody, I have sex with them. What is making it special?
No, hold on. So you gotta flip. Hold on. You gotta pause it though, because we're talking about two different things. We're talking because you said stripper letting a dude suck her titties. That's her job. So for me, hold on. Hear me out. Hear me. If you're a stripper, that's the job, right? No. Hold on. Hear what I'm saying. I'm saying she's at work. So if she's allowed for the suck her titties, yeah, I'm gonna think this is what she does at work. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm gonna say, by all means, I'm gonna think, damn, this is how she get down. But if we're on a date and we're chilling and she decides to go down, I'm not thinking, damn, this is what she do with every dude. I'm thinking, evidently, I did something right. That's what she do with me. She's rewarding my great night. Confidence all day long.
I'm thinking her stats are about to go up.
No question.
I'm thinking, like, you know what? You're performing and I love it.
First of all, how old are you if you sucking titties in the strip club? If you're excited about
there's so many men that are doing it. Like,
if you're excited about sucking titties,
like they're not even sucking titties, they're sucking pasty.
Yeah, that part.
Suck it out. They said, but I can't get it out.
But that's like a dude. That goes back to like elementary where you just cause you fingered somebody. It's like, come on, man, we are grown adults.
Big man.
Hey, get out of here.
Try to do the credit card swipe and then do a little, like when you bend over.
Okay, so this brings up another topic. Since we brought up stripping, I want to ask you ladies. Now, what about the man that says, okay, she's a stripper, so that means she want to fuck everybody?
Everybody.
I don't think it's that. I feel like there's more men that are like, because she's stripped, like it's okay for me to sit there with her titties in my face and not do anything.
Not do anything?
Yeah.
Like outside of the club? Like if he just kicking it with you?
I feel like either, we're not going to kick outside the club, first of all.
Just so you know.
But, you know, I feel like it's more so like the men that come in the club and they're like, oh, just because she's stripping, like it's fine if she sits on me naked and I just don't spend no money in there.
Oh yeah, no, they make that too often.
So, okay, I'll be raw. Let me tell you some nigga facts in the strip club, okay? And I guess to say nigga, it's more if you focus. If I go in a strip club and I'm really on something and I'm thinking beyond the strip club, then I might go there and throw 100 real quick just to say, hey man.
Like you went to the strip club with the intention of getting kissed.
No, if I went to the strip club, I'm having a good time. I see something I like, and I'm like, I want to kick with that outside this club.
Right.
So then I might do a little different. But for me, I'm not sitting there with titties in my face. If you work again, you're working. So I'm gonna make sure you get a good, you get paid at work.
Everybody who touches his life get a dollar.
You just said you'd only really throw money in the hopes of hanging out outside the club.
No. So what I'm saying is, for me, I'm not going to be doing extra.
But you just don't go in there with like, I'm spending $500 tonight.
Cause some dudes be worried about, okay, if I spend $500, now she gonna think I'm just a trick. So now she just gonna kick with me. If she does kick it, it's just on some trick shit like, oh, I can get 500 more out of her. So that's why a lot of dudes, and I'm telling you nigga facts. This is why some dudes won't go to the first line.
If it was a trap house for tricks, it would be called a strip club.
Facts.
If you go to the trap house for tricks, you ready to trick out.
I always went to the weed man's house, and I just always smelled his weed. And I went there, I smelled his weed every day. I'm like, you know what? I'll take it.
Oh yeah, no, you couldn't get your ass in there.
Right.
Smoking for free all day. I got you.
Establishment talking about they wanna have fun. Let me take you out to dinner. I don't want to meet you here. What? You know I'm working here.
Y'all gotta understand, it's just like the same way we believe in happy ever after because of Disney. You got Flashdance, you got Players Club, you got movies where a nigga fell in love with. A nigga fell in love with man. Jamie Foxx got the little woo-wah.
DJ at the club.
But he still got the little woo-wah. Hey, bottom line is, some niggas be thinking they can really make a stripper fall in love, and they gonna live happily ever after.
And making them feel that.
I mean, come on, cause there are some women that be looking for a man and be like, he's different. And sometimes, hey, if you work a lot, especially in real hustler, you're in the club a lot, so the only time you might be able to meet a good man might be on the pool.
But you know what? We really can't fall in love with it. But lie to me. Don't tell me. You say you got $500,000 in your bank account. What the fuck that got to do with me?
Don't lie to me. Don't tell me I'm the first one sucking these titties tonight. Everybody knocking on these titties. I seen the saliva slide.
Pasty this night.
That's it. I'll be honest. They already know.
Well, okay, so let me ask you though. What do you guys think, or what goes through your head when you do get those dudes in there when you're sitting on their lap and they really trying to game you on something like, listen, they ain't put no money out
on a page and sell his ass?
That page. New pages.
There's new pages now.
Yeah.
Subscribe to.
Might be yellow pages.
All right, so what do you got for the stripper versus, let's say, like an OnlyFans model? How do y'all feel about that? Is that one and the same?
Yeah, they're in the club too.
Okay, so it's one and the same.
So they're in the club like these comedians from YouTube nowadays are turning into comedians doing stand-up, and OnlyFans girls are now coming into the strip club.
Like sex work. I mean, like I just don't have OnlyFans personally because like I want you to have to get up off your ass to come see me.
Facts.
Like I don't want you to like be able just to log in and
so you hate something?
I do.
Your performance ain't for the lazy man.
I don't feel like I'm too. What I like to charge for my pictures and things, people are like, that's absurd.
What I always tell folks, for me is, I'm a hustler. In the sense of the word, we hustle. Our biggest thing is money. Several streams of income by all means. So same way, if I meet a chick, I feel like a preacher right now. God, no. But if I meet a woman and you say, okay, you're a stripper, my thought process, and I don't know pimping shit, but just my thought process, okay, get your social media up because that's what I do. I got a social media outside of my day job. So I'm gonna tell you, get social media. If OnlyFans are where it's at, and you find, hey, why don't you got a OnlyFans?
And because like I thought there's like here in Albuquerque, it might not be like that, but other cities, like, if you really a bad bitch, you don't need social media. Most niggas just gonna be like, oh my god, Candy?
Yeah.
Shit.
They did it a long time without it.
Like, yeah, every time we hear we got somebody on Candy.
Do you feel like?
Candy don't got no Instagram.
Do you feel like that's smart?
That's in the club, so you don't come see her.
Do you feel like Albuquerque has the kind of outlet that like Atlanta or Frisco or LA has?
It's possible.
No question, it's possible.
It's possible. There's definitely potential. It's just like people want to stay kind of like stuck here.
I feel like Albuquerque's it's a fetish state.
Not moving.
Like I know chicks that make ridiculous money that either they selling foot pics and doing like doing weird stuff with their feet, or big girls, real big girls is making good money because they big. Like it's eating food off of dick and shit. Like
I watch that.
But do you watch it? Does it don't turn you on, or does it?
I just want to watch. I just want to see
It
it.
depends what they're eating. I watch surgeries, not because it's just interesting me. Like I watch all the BBLs and shit. I follow whole
I
thing.
like watching people eat crab legs.
You like watching booties get cut open?
Hey, real quick, man, we do got to take a break, man. I'm over sweating like a preacher in the strip club.
Watch the surgery.
The picture is in the strip club. Okay.
Hey, don't judge. More Shut Up and Talk TV after this, y'all.